George?
Morning, dear. Looking for Joyce. Joyce! I need to talk to her rather urgently. Is she around?
Who are you?
Oh, you're not from around here, are you? How exciting. An outsider. We don't get a lot of outsiders around here. I'm Father Rob Collins. Lovely to meet you.
And you either. Hi.
So, where's Joyce? Joyce! Can I talk to you for a minute?
I don't know any Joyce. But if you'll excuse me, I have work to do, so...
But everyone knows Joyce. Joyce Garland. She's lived here for a couple of years now. Red hair on top, bold on the sides. Lots of piercings everywhere. She looks after old George.
Oh, the carer. Why don't you just say so? Yeah, she's not here. Was in a car accident, apparently. Broke a leg, I think. I'm here covering for her while she gets better, but it might take a few weeks before she's able to work again.
Oh, no. No, no, no. This is just not good at all.
Do you want a cup of coffee?
Coffee? No, I don't want no bloody coffee.
Okay, only asking.
This is just dreadful. This house has fallen on hard times indeed.
What did you want from Joyce?
I'm afraid I'm not allowed to talk about it. I'm sure you understand that what's said in the confessional stays in the confessional.
Oh, go on. I won't tell anyone.
Well, in that case, okay. I just wanted to buy some of those special herbs from her. She's been growing them underground in her secret place. She wouldn't show me where, only she knows.
Oh. Okay, I get it. You're looking to buy some pot.
Sorry, just felt a little dizzy. My head's all funny.
Take a deep breath, and you'll be fine.
What?
Trust me, I'm a nurse.
What were we talking about?
Morning, nurse. Morning, father.
What? Another one? Who are you and how did you get in?
That's just Kieran. Don't mind him. He lives on the farm and does the sheep. Quite literally, I've heard people say.
Don't listen to that fool, nurse. He just likes to bully people, he does.
Well, you're Welsh, right? And I've seen you around sheep.
I'm a bloody shepherd. Of course I'm around sheep. I look after them.
These poor creatures look absolutely terrified every time you get near them.
That's exactly what I thought last time I came to your Sunday Mass, Father.
And when was that, Kieran? 10 years ago? 20?
Stop bickering, you two. I don't have time for this. I have to find George and see if he's alright.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. I was on my way to the sheep pen to feed my sheep, not do anything horrible, right? So I'm walking through the east yard towards the house. I'm not too happy, because it's absolutely pissing with rain out there, and I can already feel I have water in my boots. But then guess what I see? Poor old George is sitting right on top of the barn. I called out to him. I said, "Come on down, mate, you're gonna fall." But he just blanked me. So I thought I can't deal with this. Because really, I'm just here to look after the sheep. Crazy old people are way above my pay grade.
Shit.
Isn't it your responsibility to keep an eye on George at all times, nurse?
Lead me to the barn, Kieran. I'll deal with this.
Let's all go. By the sound of it, this situation may call for some divine intervention.
Bloody rain.
And the rain fell and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house. But it did not fall, because it had been founded on the rock.
Up there.
Fuck. Sorry. But why would he go up there?
Why don't you tell us? You're the caretaker.
George! Come down, for goodness sake!
See? Nobody listens to you, mate. And neither does George.
He probably can't hear me from up there.
Are you any good at climbing, Kieran?
Oh no, I ain't going up there, nurse. I'm sorry. The planks are all rotten through. And those ladders, well, they weren't built for a man of my stature.
Or your weight.
Can you just bugger off? I don't even eat much. I've got a fat gene from my mother. That makes my agility a wee low. So what?
Oh, I've seen you step dancing at the village fest. No fat gene hindering you there.
Fine. Last thing we need is you getting stuck on the roof as well. Has George done this before?
I wouldn't know. I usually stay with the sheep. I swear, if you call me a bloody sheepshagger once more...
Well, I've not called you anything. But you know what they say, Kieran. There's no smoke without fire.
Father Rob, any ideas?
I wish the Almighty gave us angels' wings at times like this. But since he doesn't, I think I'll resort to the next best thing.
Which is?
I'll pray for his safety, dear.
I guess it's better than nothing. You're both useless. I'll get him.
Good. That's what Joyce would do.
Be careful up there. Hey, lady! You're trying to kill me! Did you see that? This metal rod almost impaled me.
Let it go. Nothing happened.
Can you please give us a word of warning before you start dropping heavy objects from up there? I mean, it was a close one this time.
Mind your heads down there. It's about to rain potatoes. Nice view, hmm? You can see for miles from up here.
Aye.
Do you mind if I sit down with you?
Do sure. You'll get a wet bum.
It doesn't matter. I'm soaked through already. Tell me a story, George.
You don't want to hear it.
Yes, I do. Tell me about your life here. What was it like?
Well, I've had a very good life on this farm, but it took me a while to realise that. When I was young, I wanted to go out there and see the America that I knew from the movies, see the Wild West for myself, but I never did. It used to be my father's farm, and when he passed away, he left it to me. He was an angry man, always shouted at people. Anyway, I was convinced I'd follow in his footsteps and live a mediocre life I never wanted, until something happened. It was the 4th of September, 2 years after Dad had passed away. I was on my tractor, heading up the hill to mend the fence, when I heard a crash. I stopped suddenly. I got off and I saw this bicycle, all crumpled up, sticking out right from under the tractor's front wheel. And I saw a lady's foot. I had no idea at the time that 6 months later I would marry that foot and its owner, and that it would be the love of my life. Penny was her name. She was a new vet in town, and the most gorgeous woman I'd ever laid eyes on. I picked her up in my arms, my heart racing, ready to rush her into hospital. But she just smiled and said, "Are you George Taylor? Or you have a sheep that's poorly?" Would you believe she was more concerned about the sheep than herself? Bless her. She really loved animals more than anything. Luckily, she wasn't nearly as damaged as her bicycle. Just a couple of scratches and a sprained ankle, which was quite extraordinary, considering she'd been hit by a bloody tractor. I waited for her, with a bouquet of flowers in my right hand, and a box of chocolates in my left, right outside the hospital. We both knew that this was meant to be. My lovely darling Penny. I tell you, she turned my life upside down. The farm that I despised so much finally became a home. All of a sudden I couldn't care less about Wild West and the cowboys. Penny opened a veterinary clinic here. Then Sarah was born and we started a family. Life was good. But good lives don't last forever. They're always followed by the dark times. There was an accident one day. We had a lot more horses here back then. There was this one bad stallion, Derek he was called, nasty old thing. It jumped and kicked Penny suddenly while she were giving it injections. And she just flew and hit her head on the wall. She didn't die straight away. I was in the hospital with her for 3 days, watching the life in her slowly drain away. She was only 42. That's too young to go. Too young. But hey, look at me rambling on. I didn't mean to bore you with my old man's stories. See you back at the house, dear. That's a nice cup of tea.
It'll warm you up, George. You'll be all right.
Of course he'll be all right. He's a tough bloke. He wrestled bears and punched wolves back in his days. Isn't that right, George? Oh, I don't know about the bears, Kieran.
Where's Father Rob?
He said he was going to look around.
Yeah? I bet he's snooping again. You look like trouble, and so does your mate, the priest.
He ain't my mate. I hate him. But if we're gonna judge people by their looks, then you look to me like someone who likes to play with the razors, cutie face. Yes, I noticed those scars, and I know what they are.
Do you?
I may not look it, but I'm not stupid. Listen, I know you have your own shit to deal with, but that's fine. I don't care. Let's just be friends, for George's sake.
Fair enough. I'm not looking for enemies.
I tell you what, I'll cook dinner for everyone first, and then we'll shoot some bottles. How about that?
Oh, so you can cook too?
Hell yeah, I can. I make a smashing roast lamb with Brussels sprouts and mint sauce and all. George loves it, but there's no oven in my caravan, so I'd have to cook here.
I don't know, Kieran.
I think we could all use a proper meal after a morning like this. But I'm gonna need some cooking wine. I doubt there's any here. George has always been a sherry kind of guy. Someone say sherry? There's a bottle of red in my caravan. Could you get it for me, please?
Why can't you get it yourself?
A dinner like this is a lot of work. I'll never make it on time if I don't get started on the vegetables straight away. Plus, the old leg's hurting, like a son of a bitch. And you'll be walking that way anyway. Joyce always does, this time of day.
To do what?
To feed Richard some carrots.
Richard?
The horse. He lives in the box just outside the big barn.
I'll go then. Anything else I should do while I'm there? Milk the cows? Harvest the crops?
No. Just get the wine and give Richard some carrots so he can love you forever.
Okay, but you better watch George while I'm gone.
I won't let him out of my sight, nurse.
What are you even doing here? Are you deaf? That man's gonna turn you into dinner. Run!
We're not eating, Midge. There's
Oh, right. Then, I guess you can relax, Midge. Just don't look in the freezer.
Don't you think it's a recipe for disaster?
It's really none of my business.
Business? Yes, we should talk business, me and you. Joyce simply wouldn't have gone without telling you about the lab. I mean, someone has to look after it, right?
Is that one of Kieran's guns you're holding?
This? Yes. Yes, it is. A custom-made double-barrel shotgun. Fine craftsmanship. It's one of a kind, this one. It fires both barrels at the same time.
Okay, but why do you have it?
I was looking for the lab, and it called out to me. So I took it. You don't have a problem with that, do you?
The lab?
Yes, the lab, where she makes it.
Who? The carer?
I've had enough of this shit. It's time to spill the beans, city girl. Where's the lab? Where the fuck is it? You will confess everything! It's just a matter of time.
might as well say it.
But...
It's just the Lord listening, and the Lord can see through your lies.
What the fuck do you want me to say?
You are such a bad, dirty woman. I'm disappointed with you, Jennifer.
I'm... sorry. I'll be better, Father.
Oh, we both know that's just another lie. But fine, we'll do it the hard way. Since you keep asking for a rod, I shall not spare it.
No.
We'll slice off the evil in you, so you are ready to accept God into your heart.
Shut it down! You fucker!
It is the Bible that says the mouth of an adulteress is a deep pit. He who is under the wrath of the Lord will fall. Only repentance can bring forgiveness to a betrayed soul. For each action, a consequence. For each sin, punishment.
I'll do it! Stop it! Please, I don't want to die!
Oh, so you are finally willing to open your sinful heart.
Yes! Shut the thing down! Shut it!
Fine. I'll give you 2 minutes to compose yourself, Jennifer, to think things through, and to pray. Then we shall start again. Always breaking.
Wait, you're Jenny Wilde? The actress?
Yeah. And who the fuck are you?
I've been trapped here just like you, but I'm breaking out. Wanna join me?
Hell yeah. I don't know you, but I already like you.
Trying to blind me, bitch! That's not gonna work! I have stared into the light of God himself, and it only made me a stronger man!
Fuck! Well, look at that. Do you think we could climb up that rubble?
I guess. But he needs to stop bloody shooting at us.
Huh. That shouldn't be a problem. He's down. One of the bricks hit him right in the face. Come on! Hurry! Oh, free at last. So, as you know, I'm Jenny Wild. Kinda. Instantly recognizable. Obviously. And what's your name?
Angie.
It's nice to meet you, Angie. And thanks for saving me.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. But what's an American movie star like you doing in a place like this?
Oh, we just, finished filming last week. I met some people, went to some parties. You know how it is.
Not really. No.
I need a minute to rest. I thought I was already dead. He was either gonna cut me to bits with that big fucking slicer, or turn me into a sex slave in his stupid sex dungeon.
Rob's a real piece of work. He'd probably do both.
Ugh.
You hurt?
No. Not really.
I'm asking because I'm a nurse. I can give you a quick checkup.
Oh, maybe later. I'll be okay for now.
You sure? You're covered in blood.
I got a few scratches on my legs. He punched me once or twice. Smashed my poor little nose. But most of this blood isn't mine. That's, to be honest, I'd rather not talk about it. If you don't mind. I've seen some things down there that will last me for a lifetime.
Sure. I get it. I wish I could have saved the other girl too.
The one that was screaming?
She was dying right in front of me, and there was nothing I could do. So I used her as bait. Fuck. What did I do that?
Hey, it's all right. It's not your fault. It's Rob that's guilty of all of this.
And he'll pay for it, I swear. Do you think he's dead?
Well, that would certainly sort out a lot of problems for us right now. But I doubt he is.
Me too. That would be just too easy. How did you end up in the catacombs?
Oh, I met Rob at a party. I think that was 3 days ago? Yeah. He must have put something in my drink, because I remember feeling dizzy, and Rob offering to drive me to a hotel. And you know, I'm a big girl. I'm well aware you don't get into cars with men you just met, because that's just asking for trouble. But he was a priest, for fuck's sake! I really didn't think he'd spike my drink, take me down to his secret lair, and try to fuck me.
That man's a weasel. I had a feeling there was something wrong with him, but I ignored it. I'm not making that mistake again, so before we go...
Yes?
Tell me you're not hiding anything from me.
Fine. He didn't really drug me. He gave me some coke because he knew I wanted it. And we snorted it together in one of the bedrooms. And I'm so sorry. I knew it was wrong, but
It's alright. I'm not gonna judge you. I just wanted to know.
huh? I think I drifted away for a second. What did you say?
It's nothing. Don't worry. Let's go.
Wait. What's the plan? The church seems all locked up. We up the fence or something?
Actually, I know this might seem strange to you, but there's something I want to try. You see, I think I can lead Rob into a trap.
And how the hell are you gonna do that?
Trust me. I have my ways.
I don't normally trust anyone, but... Alright. Ugh, it's been one crazy fucking day. Do what you gotta do.
Stay here and rest for now. I'll start by getting up to the top floor. Then we'll set up the trap and attract Rob's attention. I'm pretty sure he's not far behind, looking for us.
Oh, it's dark up there.
After the catacombs, are we really going to be scared of a dark attic?
Good point. Ugh, that's better.
What is this guy's problem with young women?
He thinks we're all sluts, I guess. But it's more complicated. Down in the dungeon, he wanted me to be his new mistress. 'Cause the old one... well, she wasn't really up to the task anymore.
I know you're hiding here. I'll find you. It's just a matter of time.
He's here. And it sounded like he blasted the shit out of the back door.
It's okay. We have another door right here.
What if he destroys it too?
I don't think he will. He wants us alive so he can, you know, take us back to his sex dungeon?
I ain't going back there. No way.
Then let's set the trap. This seems like a good place.
You destroyed half the church by the sound of it. How is Rob gonna get up here now?
There's another door leading to the attic. I'm sure he has the key for it.
Right. So... what happens now?
Now it's time for Father Rob to atone for his sins.
I can smell you up there! Dirty whores! You in there? Keeping Millie company?
How nice of you.
You know, Millie had a hard time accepting Jesus into her heart. In the end, I ripped her chest open to let Jesus in. But enough of this dilly-dallying. Ladies, you'd better be ready.
Your good shepherd is coming home.
Stay here and wait for me.
What? Why?
I'm going after him.
What? Get the hell out of my way, you stupid!
And as the wolf opened his jaws to swallow the lamb, he found there was already an even bigger wolf hidden inside the lamb. The tables turn quickly if you're not careful. And when you live a wolf's life, you've got to know there is a price for each drop of blood that you spill. Sooner or later, you'll have to pay it. Thank you, Angeline. This is the man I wanted. Your first task is completed. It's time to end it. Unless... well... you have his gun, and a first-hand experience of being his victim. Perhaps this kill belongs to you. I'll let you choose.
I've done enough. He's all yours now.
Very well then.